Hey guys, welcome to Old Trafford Red's new YouTube channel. I'm Johnny, and this is Transfer Talk. Now, the one name which has been on a lot of fans' lips is Arturo Vidal, the 27-year-old midfielder from Juventus. There has been an ongoing saga surrounding the possible switch from Turin to Manchester, with many reports stating that Juventus had accepted a £47 million bid from United, whilst other reports suggesting that Juventus boss Massimiliano Agnelli had ruled him as not for sale. Now, the news surrounding Vidal's possible departure has been a bit cold over the past 48 hours, with the latest report being that Vidal had made a verbal agreement with United over his personal terms if a deal was to go through. Vidal has already established himself as one of Europe's best players and was the backbone behind Juventus' success in winning the title last season, scoring 11 goals and assisting 5. I personally think he'd be an excellent addition to the side, as last year our midfield was lacking quality, and Vidal is an all-round midfielder who is excellent in attack and also solid when it comes to defending, something United are in serious need of. His excellent display in this year's World Cup also thrust him into the limelight as one of the players every club needs. Let's just hope that the lucky club who gets him is United. With the incredible performances of Herrera and Fletcher during the pre-season tour, this transfer is one that could go either way. However, Van Gaal has stated that midfielders such as Cleverley and Anderson could be leaving the side, so there is room to bolster our midfielding options. Although there has been no fresh news coming out of Turin, I give the possibility of this transfer a 7 out of 10. Next, another player who has been submerged in a mystery of will it or won't it happen kind of transfer is Angel Di Maria, the 26-year-old Argentine from Real Madrid. It was reported that last week United had put in a £45 million bid for the winger. However, Carlo Ancelotti, Real's manager, denied this transfer activity and expected Di Maria to return to training in the coming days after his World Cup holiday. There is now fresh doubts that this transfer will not go through, with PSG stating their interest in the midfielder. It was believed that Di Maria wanted to move out of Real Madrid and his desired destination was to join United, as he was angry at PSG's attempts to loan him. However, there's new reports that PSG are ready to offer £63 million for the Argentine's services. This deal looks now to have gone cold. Not many teams can compete with the bankroll of teams such as PSG and Manchester City, but on behalf of every United fan, Di Maria, the best club, is right here. I give the possibility of a transfer a 2 out of 10. With the departure of 3 top defenders, Patrice Evra to Juventus, Real Ferdinand to QPR, and Nemanja Vidic to Inter Milan, United are in a real need to re-strengthen their defensive options. And who else but a World Cup winner? Yes guys, I'm talking about Mats Hummels, the 26-year-old centre-back from Borussia Dortmund. After an incredible display in leading Germany to World Cup success in Brazil this summer, it is known that Louis van Gaal is extremely keen on signing the defender. Hummels has been linked to United for well over a year now, and could this be the transfer window where he finally joins us? Well, it's unsure at the moment whether he will move anywhere. At the start of this summer's speculation, Borussia Dortmund's manager Jurgen Klopp was quick to rubbish the link and stated that his player was not for sale. At that point, it looked like game over. But recent reports suggest that Dortmund are ready to sell Hummels after eyeing up Liverpool's Thiago Lloris as a replacement. The defender could go for as little as £17 million, and that will probably be one of the best bargains of the Premier League since Michu's arrival to Swansea City in 2012. There are also reports that Dortmund are keen on re-signing former midfielder Shinji Kagawa, and that starts a speculation on whether a swap deal is in the works. Kagawa had fallen out of the regular first team role under David Moyes' reign, and the lack of play was frustrating the Japanese international. Could Kagawa return to where his real success began? Could we be getting Hummels for free? It's unsure for now, but with the United team returning to England after their Champions Cup winning tour in America, deals could well start pouring in. I give this possibility of a transfer 8 out of 10. Another defender Van Gaal is keen on buying is Thomas Vermaelen. The 26-year-old Belgian centre-back has refused to sign a new deal at Arsenal after falling out the first team due to the consistent performances of Per Mertesacker and Laurent Koscielny. It's reported that Vermaelen is keen to sign for United as he wants more playtime, and a £10 million deal could be well on the verge of completion. However, in the past 48 hours, Barcelona has expressed their interest in signing the defender, and that could put the brakes on a move to the northwest. The only reason I can see Vermaelen opting for Manchester United instead of Barcelona is if he wants to stay in the Premier League where he's more experienced in, or if a swap deal for Nani is requested by his club. If Nani goes to Arsenal, then Vermaelen could be making his way to Old Trafford for free. This would be a great move as Nani hasn't really impressed these past couple of seasons, and his departure could bring in a top defender, something United are in desperate need of. I give this possibility of a transfer a 7 out of 10. That was it for ins. Now let's take a look at who could be ditching the United shirt this summer. Although Louis van Gaal has expressed that he is ready to sell many players such as Zaha, Cleverley and Anderson, let's have a look at the deals which I believe to be in the works right now. The first being the sale of Marouane Fellaini to Italian giant Napoli. The £27.5 million disaster panic buy from Moyes last summer has failed to produce any quality that deemed him worthy of the United jersey, and could be well on the way out of Manchester. It is believed that he is due to have a medical at Napoli in the coming days ahead of a move which could lose United over £10 million, selling him for as little as £15 million. Any financial loss is a concern, however I'm sure many fans would breathe a sigh of relief if this transfer goes through. I give the possibility of a transfer a 10 out of 10. Please buy him, Napoli, please. The next player who seems to be on his way out of United's squad is Mexican striker Javier Hernandez. With Southampton pretty much selling every good player they have this summer, they look to re-strengthen their side, and Hernandez is on the top of their shopping list. The so-called super sub has been one of my favourite players at the club, but with the attacking quality of Rooney, Van Persie and Welbeck, he has struggled to fit into the first team. If Southampton do buy him, he would most definitely get into the first team, and it would get more action than Louis van Gaal was going to give him. Although we will be losing an incredible talent, it would be good to see a top player prove his worth to the Premier League. I give the possibility of this transfer an 8 out of 10. Well guys, that's the end of the episode. Be sure to like and favourite the video as it helps us out. Be sure to subscribe to our channel too, where we'll be bringing you the latest news, transfer gossip, match previews and reviews, interviews with fans and much, much more. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Old Trafford Reds. Come and join the 90,000 fans who get the latest United news daily. Like us on Facebook too, and if you want to ask me a question directly, be sure to follow my Twitter at Here's Johnny. Link to everything in the description below. But for now guys, thanks for watching.